You are welcome to today's class. Yeah, in today's website design class, I'll be introducing you to what WordPress actually is and how to get familiar with the WordPress environment, how to create pages and menu. But before we actually go into that, before I want to tell you, because WordPress is a web software, so it's like an application. So it's like an application so that only runs on the server. It only runs on the server. So there are ways to get WordPress, but most of the time the only way to get WordPress is by actually purchasing domain and hosting. So, and you know that will actually cost you some amount of money. It can cost you from around 10,000 upward. But for the sake of this tutorial, because I know many of us who are here that we just want to learn, and maybe because of our tight budget for now, so that's why I'm coming up with this class. This class we're going to be looking at how to get a free web hosting where we can actually start working with WordPress. So you don't need to pay any amount, you don't need to pay any fee to buy hosting or domain. No, I'll be showing you a free web hosting where you can install WordPress and start your web design tutorial and training. And so quickly before we proceed, guys, I want you to do me just one favor, and I want you to just kindly subscribe to this channel, like the video, and turn on the notification button, so that each time I drop a new video you will always be notified. So by doing this, you are also supporting me to actually continue giving you guys free videos on website design. So I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. I look forward to your subscription. Then after you are done, all you have to do is just comment done on the comment section. When you're done subscribing, just type done and I will actually acknowledge you. Thank you very much, guys. So let's move in. So right now, follow me as I go to the website called www.webhosts.com. If you can just type it to Google, it will also take you there. So right now, here we are at www.webhosts.com. This web host is actually a subsidiary of Hostinja. Hostinja is a web hosting company where you can also purchase your web hosting and domain. So they are the one that actually create this triple web host. They create it as a free plan. So what they are trying to do is, if you actually sign up on this free plan, so at the long run, when you like their service, you can definitely upgrade to their premium platform, which is Hostinja Web Host. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to be working with the free one, just for the sake of those of us that do not have the budget to actually get hosting and domain for now. So very quickly, what we need to do is just to sign up. So let's just sign up. So we click on sign in. Okay, sorry, not sign up, except you already have an account. I've forgotten that we are going to start. So let's go down. So what we need to do is come to these plans. You see the plans that they have here. So but we are going for the free web hosting right here. So all you need to do is go down, come to free sign up, just click on it. So when you click on it, so all you need to do right now is fill in the email that you want to use. So that's what you need to do now. So I'll just type in my email. So this is the email I want to use, then the password that you also want to use. So you just fill in the password that you also want to use. So just fill in the password you want to use, then click on sign up. So now it will tell us to do this. This is a captcha, so we just have to mark everywhere we see an airplane. So let me just mark it. So then we click on verify, and after that it's going to send us a notification in our email so we can actually activate our account. So let's just wait for some seconds for it to load. So it says, hi, Brian Nest is 188 That's the name of the email I'm using. All we need to do right now is to wait. So now it says we've sent a confirmation email your way. Verify your email address to continue your journey. So what we need to do right now is to go into our email and check. So this is it. It says please verify. So we just click on it. So then come down here and click on verify your email. So just make sure that the email you're actually using is on the same browser where you are actually doing the registration, so that it can just verify, connect the two together at the same time. So just wait, it says verifying your email. So now it says email verified. So get started. So when you come back here, you see this one too says get started. So now what we need to do is you can either click on here or come back to this tab. So now let's just click on, let's create some magic. So I'll just click on it. So now it tells us to select a plan. So what you need to select here is just order, select order. Then now it says name your project. So in this place you have to be very careful, because you have to choose a name that has not been used by anybody before. Once you choose a name that has been used by somebody for like 3 times and it rejects it, it will hang you. So just think of a dynamic name that you know that whenever you drop it will go immediately. So for example, let me go with the name of the email I'm using. I'll just say Brian Estes 188 website. So I am very sure that this name would have not been chosen by anybody before. So then you put your password. So I'll just use this password that I want to use. So then you click on submit. So then you wait for it to load. So now it has been created. So what we need to do now is to install WordPress. It says choose your weapon of mass creation. So we are not using website builder, we are not using uploading site, so we'll be using WordPress. So you just click on install WordPress, select. So now here what we need to do is choose your username. So now in this case I can just say I'll just put the name of my email. You can just put any username that you want. So all you have to, so when you put your username and you put your password and you click on install, it will take you to this page. So in this page your WordPress will actually be installing. So the WordPress will be installing on the website. So right now this is the website right here. You can see Brian Estes 188 website. So right now what's happening is that WordPress is being installed on it. So we have to wait for some few minutes for the WordPress to actually finish installing. So right now the WordPress has finished installing. So all we need to do right now is click on go to configuration page to go and log in. So now it's going to take us, so now this is where we actually log in into our WordPress account. So what we need to do is to put the username that we typed. So in my own case I used Brian and then I used this password. So just click on. So now one of the issue or error that I have noticed with Triple-W web host is that the first password that you create while creating your account doesn't usually want to go. I don't know why, but it's been occurring frequently. So I already figured the way out. So now what you need to do is try to reset the password. So even after you've created this account, just try and click on lost your password. So and put the email that you use. In my own case I use Brian Estes 188. So just click on generate new password. So then go back to your email, go to inbox. So try and reload it. So then click on it and then click on the link to reset your password. So in fact you can still use the same password that was rejected. You can just use it, then click on save password, then go to login again. So this time around it's now going to log in. I don't know why it keeps on doing like that. I've tried it for different accounts, so that's the same way it keeps on doing that same thing. So now let's see if it will log in. So now you see it has eventually logged me in, and that was the same password I actually used initially. You see, I was just pasting it. So I don't know why, but maybe it's their system. But one thing I want you to know is because we are actually using a free resources, so since it is a free resources, we cannot expect it to be perfect. So there are usually some, some shortcomings whenever you are using something that is free. So I guess that's one of their shortcomings, but there are still a lot of shortcomings too on it at the long run, because at a point in time there will be limit to how large your website can be. But for now, just for the sake of this tutorial, since we are still in the introduction, you can start practicing with this. Since you are not building a large website yet, all you want to be doing now is just practicing. So you can use this resource to practice. So now what do we want to do? And this is another page of the website project. As you can see, when you scroll down, this another page. When you click on About Us, it takes you to another page, which is About Us page. And as you can see, this is the About Us page. And when you click on Commercial, it takes you to another page as well. So what I want to show you now is actually we're going to be working on how we too can create something like this. So we can't actually create this whole website now because we are still at the introduction part. So but what we want to do in this class is I want to show you how we are going to create an header like this with these menu pages. So right now, to do that, let me just show you. So now this is the WordPress dashboard. This is the WordPress environment. This is where we actually be working from. This is where we'll be building our website from. So now the first thing we need to do is, now let me just show you all of the features we have here on the left hand. This is where we create our post. Our post is also known as blogs. So this is the pages. This is where we create our pages. This is where we create our media files. Like this is where we upload our media files like video, pictures. This is where you reply to comments. This is where you create your form. This appearance where we come back for menu, and inside this appearance is where we can also install our theme. This the plugin area where you can install plugins. So if you remember, I've actually talked about all these things in our WhatsApp class. So this is where we can install our themes. This is where we can install our plugin. But in this class is just an overview class, just to show you how the environment actually is. So we won't be going into any of it for now, but in the coming class we'll actually be looking at each one of them deeper, so you know how to actually use each one and each and every one of it. But in this class, what we want to actually look at is creating pages and menus, just like this. So because when you look at our website now, this is our WordPress dashboard, but when we want to visit our website to see how our website really looks like, so what we need to do is just come to this place and come this visit website here, right click on it, so then your website will actually open. So this is our website. So as you can see, these are the ready-made things that has been built for us because we are using WordPress. So this is the name of the website, Brian188 website, and presently now we do not have any pages or menu. So as you can see, these are blog page. Now all of this layout that you are seeing here, you see that we have not actually created anything, but we actually found information on the website. The reason is because a theme has been installed on the WordPress. If you remember in the explanation I gave you on the WhatsApp class, I told you a WordPress website cannot actually exist without a theme. So it needs a theme. So if you go to the themes, you will see that a theme is already installed. So let's check the theme. So do you see? This is the theme. It's called Shapely. So this is the theme that is actually working, that actually give this website this layout. So but we are not looking at that in this class. So what we'll be doing in this class is we'll be creating our own pages. So now let's just quickly go to pages. So when you click on this, you see all pages. So now what I want to tell you is that As you can see, we already have 2 pages. So these pages too were installed automatically by WordPress itself. So that's how it does. So WordPress usually wants you to see an example page so that you can know how a page looks like. So now these are the 2 pages that came with it, but we are not going to be using these 2 pages. We are going to be creating our own page. So to create our own page, so what we need to do is just click on add new. So now in the web design field, there are usually 4 pages that are mostly important in every website. So we are actually going to be creating those 4 pages. So now the first page is, those 4 pages are home, about, contact, and services. For every organizations, most websites usually have those 4 pages even before having other pages. Some websites will not have those 4 pages, maybe 2 or 3 of them. Some will have all of them. In case of this website now, you can see it has home, about, contact. It only remains the service. So instead of service, they just put commercial. That's how they wanted it. So but in our own case, this is where we create our page. So we just click on add new. So right now, as we have gotten here, you can see that this environment has changed. All of the features that were here before has disappeared. Yeah, that's because that's how it has been designed. So if we actually want all of the features that were here to actually come back, what we need to do is come here, click on this place, and click on full screen mode, and all of them will actually come back. So now let's create our first page. Let's create home page. Home. So when we type this, the place we type out the name of our page, then we click on publish. So we click on the publish 2 times. So when you see this is the page that has been created. So when you click here, you can actually see the page. You can also click here to see the page too, view page. So then you see this is our home page. As you can see, do you see home? So we just created this page, and all of these things actually came with it. So we'll be editing all these places later in the course. So now let's just create other pages. So all we need to do is just come back here and click add new. So the next page we'll be creating is the about page. Then click the publish 2 times. So we create another page, add new. So we'll be creating the contact page. Then we click publish 2 times. So we click on add new again. Then we'll be creating the services page. Then we click on the publish button 2 times again. So right now, as you can see, we've created those 4 pages. So instead of clicking on add new, I will just click on all pages to see all of those 4 pages. So when you scroll down, as you can see, about, contact, home, and services here. So those pages have been added. But when we come to our website here, you can see the pages are not yet appearing here. And why? It is because we have not yet set our menu. So this will bring us to the second part of what I want to show us. So now to set our menu, we need to go to appearance and go to themes. Sorry, appearance, not themes. We go to appearance and go to menus. So we go to menus. So we now come here. So in this place, we create our menu. So we create the menu that we actually want to appear here. So but before you can create your menu, you have to first of all give the menu a name. So what is the name we should give our menu? So mostly, if the menu is the main menu that you want to use in all your websites, you can just call it main menu. So that's what we call it. We can call it main menu. So that is the name of the menu. So don't forget, before you click on create menu, first of all come here and mark this place which says primary. So it means this main menu is the primary and basic menu, meaning that it will be the one that will be showing here. So once you tick on that primary, it means automatically that menu will be showing here. So now what we need to do is click on create menu. So now the menu has been created now, but if you reload it, you won't see anything yet. and that is because we have not yet put the pages that we want to display there. Now look at this one, you see the pages that are displaying are already there. So but in our own case, we have only created the menu, but we have not yet put the pages. So to put the pages, all we have to do is just come back to the menu. So now when you create the main menu, it will actually select the menu. So now this main menu has been selected. So this place was not there before, but once we have created that main menu, this place is where it says add menu items will now appear. So now this is the place where we will actually add the page that we want to display. So how do we add the page that we want to display? All you have to do is just mark it. So now these pages here are actually the page that we have created in our WordPress. So now this place where it says most recent pages means the latest page that we just created, which is this one. If you click on view all, it's going to show all of the pages that you have on your website, sample site, everything, sample page rather. So all you have to do is just click on the pages that you want to actually want to add, that you want to show in the menu. So after you have marked them, then click on add to menu. So when you click on add to menu, you see all of those pages have been added. So what you need to do is just come here and click on save menu. That's all. So when you go back to your website and reload it, then you will notice that those menus will actually be displayed here. You see, so those menus are actually now displaying. So that's how to create menu. So when you click on each one of them, it will take you to their pages. So when I click on about, you see, it takes me to about page. When I click on contact, it takes me to contact page. When I click on services, it takes me to services page. And when I click on home, it will take me to home page. So now in short, in conclusion, all I want you to know is that web design is not a very hard field, although there is no particular field or profession that is not hard. But I assure you, once you have the right teacher and the right guidelines, it will be made easier. So what I'm trying to tell you right now is, as you can see how we have been able to create all of these things in just a matter of some minutes. That's how we'll actually be going gradually in this course, and before you know it, you would have become a professional web designer. So this will bring us to the end of today's class, and in the next class, in the next video, I'll be showing you how to build a much more standard and professional website within 15 to 30 minutes. So I'll be covering everything that you need to know in the next video. So just stay tuned and ask me any question that you might have in the WhatsApp class. So before we close this class, there's one more thing I need to share to you. So maybe, for example, you want to access your website again. So what you need to do is just, for example, this is the URL, this is the name of your website for now. So all you have to do is just at the back of it, just type /wp-admin. So after typing that, then this will take you to the page where you actually log in. So let me just, because I'm already logging here, I'll just go to another browser here. Right now I'm on another browser, so I'll just paste it here and click on and load it. So by loading it, it will bring me, yes, do you see? So now it brings me to the place where I will log in. So all you have to do is just click your username. So all you have to do is just click your username and your password, then click on login, then it will log you in. So then you can continue your work. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because there are times that you might be logged out while you are working. So now you have to know this link. So once you know this link, just put /wp-admin. Maybe for some reason you forgot the link. It's very simple. All you have to do is just go back to www.webhost, then all you have to do is just log in to your account again. Then you will actually be able to see this name again in your account. So let me just show you. So all you have to do is just click sign in and log into your account again. So right now we are at our login page. So all you have to do right now is just just put your email address, then your password, then click on login. So then once you are logged in, you'll be able to retrieve. So now do you see, just this is your website here. Do you see the name of your website here? So but you can just click manage website. So when you click on manage website, it will take you to your dashboard. So it take you to your hosting dashboard. So this is your hosting dashboard. So all you have to do is just, this is your website here. So you can just click visit site. So when you click on visit site, so to log in, just put /wp-admin, then you are good to go. This will bring us to the end of today's class. So just drop any question you might have in whichever WhatsApp group that you belong to. So thank you.